Must be from Napa.
You're right. You're 100% right. I think he's from Napa.
No, I just saw the license.
Changed many times.
Definitely looks a lot better now. All right, we just got to my hotel in San Francisco, which used to be my home. And we're here for the Asian American Art Museum event. Let's see what we're working with. Okay. Okay. Cute little joint. Got that mid-century modern wood. I mess with it. And got a little view. Okay. You know you gotta do this every time. All right, we in the city. You know, when I'm back in town, I gotta hit up one of my favorite coffee shops. We actually got this in LA, but it hits different when you're in the city where it's from. So I'm gonna hit up my first joint called Sight Glass. You already know. Yep, I gotta tell you, this coffee is very different in San Francisco. It's actually not very sweet at all compared to the LA version. It's almost like I'm so used to the LA sweetness of some of the coffees. This actually feels like there's no taste, but you gotta just focus on it and then it comes through. I'm back. This guy not moving. Where you at, driver? There you are. So there's this sandwich joint I used to go to here in the city about 10 years ago. They're famous for the pastrami and various sandwiches. The fact it's still here is pretty amazing, so I'm gonna try it out again. I heard they charge it over 20 for a sando though.
Go ahead, Mike.
Guys, this shit's so good. So juicy. It's warm. The Dutch crunch. The city, San Francisco, loves Dutch crunch, by the way. It's actually crispy. It's light. This is definitely a banger sandwich. No wonder why they're still here. 15, 20 years later. So good. And that pickle, the juicy pickle, it goes along with it as well. Just gives that acidity. Didn't stand a chance. All right, we're finally here at the Asian Art Museum. We're gonna get the first ever look at the Hallyu exhibition. The part of the exhibition I helped co-curate. First time experience, it's all brand new, very exciting, and glad they hit me up and asked me to talk a little bit about this part of Korean music in America. So here we are, right by the Civic Center. What's going on, boss? How are you? How you doing? Good. We just enter through this way? Okay, I'm actually part of the VIP. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. What up? Oh, there he is. Tim. What's going on? My boy from San Francisco. He's going to join me today. We're going to hang out.
San Francisco,
Yeah.
like it's gotten to the point where, unfortunately, I feel like jaded.
Okay.
So I need to like really try to get out or do something new and
I
different.
feel like that's the first thing that you felt when you were in your IT, and then you told me you're going to quit and become a chef.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's almost like that same feeling, right? That you had.
I didn't even. Well, I guess so. Yeah.
And you made the move, and it was like a very like good run for however long it's been, you know. So
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's like now you're in your like next phase of that.
You still create the music. You just dropped that album. It's like,
Yeah.
is it? You never lost it, or were there times where
No,
you just like?
definitely. That's the reason why like I bounce between business and music, because if I just did creative, just made music, I'd
Yeah.
be super bored.
Okay, I thought just me. Like most people seem that just keep progressing
No.
and progressing, and I just sometimes I don't understand. I'm just like, what am I doing? But
Oh,
I didn't
progressing.
realize that you have that out. The business is your out to
Yeah, that's one of them.
get your
Yeah.
mind in a different place so that you
Yeah.
go back to it.
Yeah, for sure. Because also some, a lot of it I think comes from inspiration from other people too. So like, it's probably the same in the chef world. Like, if you're not eating or seeing, I mean, you even told me yourself, you don't really like go and like check out a bunch of new spots to eat. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's part of it. Where if you're not even interested in checking out other stuff, then why would you want to do your own creative stuff? I don't know.
Yeah. No, I mean it makes sense, but that's why every time I go to Asia, like things get interesting. Especially it's partly the cost of what you get here. I just feel everything. There's so much creativity. Like I was in Singapore, Japan, even parts of the Philippines. I just feel like there's a lot of creativity. I'm sure there's a lot here too, but this isn't. I'm seeing it in a different light. Once you start seeing, it's like a bad relationship. Like it could be the same exact thing, but then when it's done here, it's like, oh, that's boring. It's done somewhere else. Like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So
Like at this point, you might have the luxury to actually follow that. Whereas back in the day, it's like, it was you're a little more locked in. So now, if you have the freedom, like, go for it, man. That the only thing we don't have is time. That's the only thing we're losing as every day goes by is time. Like the money can grow, like everything else can grow, but the time is just limited. So.
We'll just follow the order of the course.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a historical background. I'm just going to cover it.
Yeah.
How was your trip?
It was pretty good. It was smooth.
Good.
And the hotel is dope. I like
Yeah.
it. I actually used to live around the corner from there.
Really?
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's
it's
our
like all
partner
familiar.
hotel. Okay.
Yeah.
This is an interaction.
So you're gonna start the tour from here, obviously. We're gonna
From
go
right over there. From very
Okay.
end.
And then we're gonna go through here.
Yeah, so this is the order.
Okay.
We're moving to the K-pop section. Your section will be at the end of the section.
Okay.
We're gonna stop by that area, but just so you know, and save time for this tour.
Yeah.
I'll tour here and then go through that Wilbur.
Go through there.
Behind that wall, and then yours is right here.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. There it is.
So it's like a
Okay.
highlight of this section before entering into this.
Very cool.
Yeah. So
Oh, and the
I'll
light
pass you
sticks.
this mic, and
Yeah.
you can speak for 5.
What's like the most rare like stick here? Do you know?
I think that people are not familiar with these two.
Yes.
So this is by a female and a male shoe. So on both sides, either solo artists or one's part of the group.
Gotcha. They're gonna log all those dances into this database? Wow. That's cool. Random moves. Okay. Oh, so you do it here and then it shows up there.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so seating is here. It's a general section. So there's We're excited to introduce you with the new show, Hallyu Wave. We have a special guest flying all the way from LA. His name is DJ 1. We have 4 sections in total. This section that is dedicated to the modern and contemporary history of Korea to better understand the background of Hallyu, the birth of
K-pop is a lot of mixture of different styles of music, whether it's pop music itself, or rock, or electronic, and hip-hop, and R&B. And so my co-curation involves sort of bringing some of that Korean hip-hop and R&B side of the music industry to the States. And we go all the way to page one, and we have some relics here from the tours. Number 5 is a rally towel from the first tour that I was a part of in 2009. Those shows immediately sold out within seconds using SNS, using their website at the time, Map of Soul, and I believe it was the first Korean solo artist tour where it was just this group as the headliner for a show or a tour in America.
So we specifically invited Hero One over to represent the Bay Area.
Yeah. I'm not a fan, yeah. So yeah, I think contacted by artists from everywhere. When Korea contacted me, that was really special because that's where my roots are. Ethnically, at least. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they did a good job. Dude, what is this luxurious drink you got here?
Little gin-based nonsense here with some strawberry and mint.
Sheesh. Then I got, let's see, what's in this? Mezcal, whiskey, apple mole. Apple mole. Sheesh. All right, man. Cheers, bro. Cheers, cheers.
That's not bad.
$1 million views.
For 3, please.
Got my boy Jason here. Put me on a bar iris.
Hell yeah.
So this is the tamago sandan, and the bread is made in-house.
It's in-house, yeah.
Okay.
Shokupan. Milk bread.
All right, cool. Oh, yeah. What is this little cream tart here? Cheers. Cheers. What is this again?
That's the
the
hasamai, yeah.
Shrimp.
Like shrimp and then shiso leaf.
That's great. That's great.
I wouldn't have expected that. I didn't know what to expect. But I could drink that as a cocktail. I thought it might be too fish martini.
We're gonna try this.
Yeah, they take the oils and they make it. The process, he takes the fish fat, makes it into the oil. It's interesting, but too much. Like I think there's just too much shock value.
What's in this?
I don't know. I didn't even see.
It definitely has umi in it. Let me see if I can read you the thing.
Oh wow, it's good. I'm gonna slurp this off of the table.
So it's like a watermelon wagashi. So it's like mochi balls with sesame seeds to emulate the watermelon seeds.
All right, guys, let's get it. Here we go. Cheers. Oh wow. That's interesting and very refreshing.
We really taste that watermelon.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. After seeing these Robotaxis everywhere in the city, I'm gonna have to call one of those. I gotta try it. So we're gonna do it right now. Okay, it took about 3 minutes. I think it's here. And I think it was about the same price or more than an Uber. Let's see how this shit works. I'm driving that passenger side. How do I get in? They got the mood music too. All right, start ride. Let's go. Oh shit! I think she didn't even let me put on my seatbelt.
Is the same as always. So keep your seatbelt fastened, please.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This is bonkers, y'all. This is crazy. Robo Taxi is actually, man, we're in the future, guys. It's 2024 and we're already in the future. You see a lot of self-driving cars in Cali. When I went to Cleveland, other parts of America, you don't see that many. But just like with everything else, the technology, it starts here and it expands out. So when it hits other places and other people accept it, it's gonna be wild, guys. Like this whole world is gonna be Robo Taxi world. Way safer, obviously more efficient. I mean, it's the future. What can I say? And no more dumbass drivers doing stupid stuff on the road. Just me and my invisible buddy. Waymo expensive. Watch for these pedestrians. There you go. You know, I feel like it's almost just crazier watching it drive by in the city and watching a bunch of them drive by, driving themselves, rather than actually being in one. Once you're in it, it just feels like normal. It's not a big deal after like the first initial shock. And it just feels like normal, safe driving. And I actually get it now, like why I would want to ride in one of these. I don't gotta talk to nobody. I could do my own thing. Let's see how this drop-off works. Or are you gonna stop me, buddy? We out here at the ferry building in 2 minutes. I could get out here though. Let me see if I can. You know what? I'm gonna let him know. Go ahead, pull over. Pull over.
Looking for a good spot to pull over.
No? Okay. All right, here we go. Right here. All right, cool. That's it. We did it, guys. First Robo Taxi ride.
You're here. Please make sure it's clear before exit.
All right, got you. Thank you, Waymo. All right, so we're at the ferry building. On Saturdays, they have a farmer's market and a lot of good food here. The best, in my opinion, being the Roli Roti porchetta sandwich. Best one I've ever had. Amazing. It's been here for over 10 years, so I'm gonna see if it still smacks. How's it going? I just saw you at the deli board, huh?
Yeah.
You work there. Hey, you know where to go, man. You know where to work.
Always.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get the porchetta.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it. Oh no, small potatoes.
Small potatoes.
Yeah. All right, let's find a good bench spot to eat. Oh, they got tables down. Okay, they leveled up. All right, the magic potatoes. Porchetta. See all this juice? That's how you know. Just look at this. The potatoes are a little dry, but very buttery, and the salt is really good, so it actually makes up for it. Look at this. That's a work of art, y'all. Try it out. Oh yeah. Just like I remember it. You get that salt. There's the crunch in the porchetta. They mop up the bread and the sauce. The arugula gives it sort of a it balances the fat. And this is a big sandwich. Oh yeah. Gotta have the crunch. You know, I've been thinking, all the stuff we've been seeing online these days about SF is like the robberies, the homeless, which is true. Feels like it's ramped up a bit, but it doesn't feel changed. I mean, look, they just over here playing pickleball, minding their own. It's like real chill. Oh, I need a coffee.
Yes.
Straight. All right. Running it back. What's up, fellas?
Where are we?
Soto Maren.
Lemon.
Okay.
No better way to start the day.
Yeah. Fuck a $50
Yeah.
Speaking of pricey brunch, have you tried that $55 pancake at what's that place? Hari and Iris and Hari and Hilda and Jesse. It was 2 people.
No, I'm not.
Looks like a truffle pancake. I was looking at the menu this morning. So yeah, just wondering if you got it.
I didn't realize that they have like $95. Like they have a few things that's over like $70.
Yeah. I mean, the $55 pancake was a lot pricier. Like obviously, like if you look at the steak and eggs, like yeah, you're gonna expect to pay for that. But like the pancake, I was like, what? But I mean, it's truffle, right? So
I don't know if that justifies it. Justifies, but I don't know if like I don't know.
no, I get you. I've been watching this guy on YouTube. He's basically like a fashion, not a designer, a garment maker, I guess. So he knows his materials, he knows his stuffing, he knows everything about like clothing industry. As he started a brand as well.
Yeah.
So what he does is he breaks down like garments, like let's say Gucci or like Comme des Garçons or like Stone Island or some of these like really kind of pricier brands. He'll break down exactly how much it costs. And it's like, I knew that clothing doesn't cost much to make, but when I saw that, I was just like, dude, I can't believe how cheap it is. Like even
how
a
big the margins are.
dude, it's ridiculous. Like it's basically like selling soda. You know, soda costs 2 cents.
Yeah.
You're charging it $2, right?
Yeah.
So same with clothing. Like so I think the more startling thing was the stuff that's made in Japan. I thought, okay, it's made in Japan. It's going to be like much higher cost. He breaks it down and he's just like, yeah, this Comme des Garçons was made in Japan, so it'll be a little higher quality material, whatever. So he's like, I'll add an extra $2 to it. So yeah, when you break it down, like a lot of those garments, they end up being like let's say like a Stone Island like sweater or something, where you're gonna pay like $200 to $300 for it. You know, it costs them like $5 to make, and it's just like everything else is the marketing, the branding, but also one thing too is that for the good companies, they spend a lot of time and money on R&D. So like they're doing so much R&D to find the right like the fabric, materials, the colors, like all this stuff. So you are paying for that too. And so I kind of started to understand more like, okay, like there should be a markup, but at the same time, I'm not convinced enough to want to go buy like a $300 sweatshirt now after washing that. I'd rather go buy vintage, or I'd rather go buy.
Are you guys sharing it?
Yeah. I'm not willing to spend $5 on something that costs
Yeah.
There's other value to it.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Huh?
I mean, if there's something that had like.
By the way, he ordered a $37 cocktail.
I didn't know it was
None of us did. It was so funny. It's gonna be his ongoing thing now. Like I was like, yeah, this guy with his $37 cocktails. Anyway, so that's happening. Folsom Street Fair, Portola Music Festival, Asian Art Museum.
Yeah. What a combo.
Yeah, it's popping. Big things popping, little things stopping. All right, so it's day 2. Yesterday we did the VIP tour for the donors at the museum. I think it was successful. And now we're just hanging out, killing time, visiting old spots, checking out new. We're back in the Mission and gonna get ready for the show tonight. It's still here, huh? Yeah. That's like, they're the OGs of that like Korean fusion like sandwich shit. This display is pretty picturesque. Tin fish. Alright, can I try the salty kaya?
The pumpkin made that's strawberry.
It's pretty good. It tastes pretty like standard. Actually. It's good. You know, it's weird how the ice cream gets better when you're at the last bite. It just somehow just got like a lot better.
So you're saying that strawberry at that end beats out pie right at
No,
the last bite?
no, not even close. But you know, at least it's talking a little bit of shit. You know. Shit.
You gotta look up. Come on, put your hand on the wall, get crazy with it. Hey, or one of y'all pick the other guy up like you're throwing him out the window, Die Hard style.
Okay, let's see.
Do this. Yeah.
I'm originally from the Bay Area, and I actually, yes, Bay Area, where are you guys at? So what about South Bay? You're not a man's rib, came from a man. The people who love like the don't understand, but it's amazing. I see you guys. This for the soul, this is Jigabone music. When I say Jigabone, y'all say music. Jigabone, Jigabone. When I say Jigabone, y'all say music. Jigabone, Jigabone. When I say Jigabone, y'all say music. Jigabone, Jigabone. All right, guys. Today's the final day in San Francisco. Asian American Art Museum. We had a great time. The exhibition, the opening went great. Just woke up and I'm about to head out of here. So it's official. If you guys are in San Francisco, check out the museum. It's going to be going on till next year, and I will see y'all soon. Peace.